Stop streaming, go live. What's the difference between those two? What? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh, now I started it. Hello? Hello, myself? Wait, why am I so quiet? What? Okay, okay. I have no clue what's going on. So, I'll just look at it through my phone. What email did I just get here? Nothing, okay. What's going on? So, I'll just look at it through my phone. Well, there is sound, but for whatever reason, I'm like a lot more quieter on my main monitor. Where is the sound coming from? Headphones. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Okay, no. Cause it works fine on my phone, but I'm just a lot quieter on my freaking. What is going on? What is going on? Anyways, freaking wow, I really need to sort that out. And the only time I can sort that out actually is when I am streaming. But but okay, it's reaching red. So you guys definitely heard that. Okay. Well, I'll stop stalling and I guess I'll start drawing. Jeez. That that's crazy. You know what the best thing about hold on. I found out something great. So while while I'm drawing, I can just put a random video of my favorite YouTuber in the background because you guys can't hear it because I don't want to get copyrighted or some shit from YouTube because I don't know how YouTube works because with Twitch, right? It allows you to like listen to any music as long as it's not in the VOD. You're fine. Nothing will be like cut out or anything, but with YouTube, there's some whole other thing, and I tried to look up the guidelines for music, but I couldn't find it. So, sucks to suck. Sucks to be me. And yeah. Alright. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna just find the right layer. And then make sure this is all correct. Everything's all correct. What the hell is the difference between start streaming and then go live? No, that thing is weird. With OBS, right? There's like two start buttons, I guess. One where it's like start streaming. You press on that, but then there's another one which is like manage broadcast or something. And then when you go live, that manage stream goes to freaking start broadcast. And then yeah, I'm not gonna even jeez. How wide's Teto's eyes? Potato's eyes is pretty wide, not gonna lie. Whoa, my second screen is going wild again. I can't believe this. I should probably just use my phone. uh. So while I'm drawing this, while I do want to listen to music, if it's like music that I listen to, I know that I'm gonna just not talk, and I'll just be focusing on, well, this, right? And I don't think I'm just gonna create that just yet, so I'm just gonna focus on drawing one thing at a time. So I'll just draw the Miku for today, and then I'll color it, right? Then if it feels empty, then what I'll do is that I'll add the thing I previously wanted to add. Whole bunch of other stuff. Excuse me, if you did hear the burp. Oh my god, indigestion. Now, right now, it's very hard for me to draw. I have the urge to play Etheria Restart. It's hard. Like, hello? Can you stop being like that? Why is my second screen like this? What the hell? Oh well. I already said oh well. But why am I not oh welling it? God. God, that sucks. Now she has those frills. Are those frills like just sharp things that... Well, what are they called? Are they called frills? I don't know. I should actually learn how dresses... The terms of dresses. Like the parts of them. Because I got no idea. Oh, well, my screen's back. I can see... My screen's back. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna stream again, but next time with multi-streaming. 9 kilobytes per second. Is that good? That's bad, isn't it? Well, it seems like it's running fine, so not sure what's going on with that, but hmm. Let me check all the other works for that stuff. For the Mezmeriser fan art. Then I'll be able to get more insight on how to draw that. The skirt part of the dress. Yeah, they're called frills. Okay. I mean, I assume so since I searched up blah blah blah, blee blah. Hmm. Okay, okay. I'm starting to like it myself. Huh. Okay. Hold up a sec. I need to hear something real quick. It says it's going alright. It it seems like it's going alright. Well, apparently not, because my audio is kind of shit. What the hell? Oh. Okay, so I don't know why is there like that subtle buzz in the background. What's up with that? Hold on. I haven't heard that until I streamed on here. What the heck? Okay, so I don't know subtle buzz in the background. What's up with that? Hold on. I haven't heard that until I streamed on here. What the heck? Okay, no, that's just me. Like, never mind. False alarm. That's just me putting my freaking ear into my speakers, into the speakers of my phone. I think it's just my phone though. Because when I have heard myself on the stream, it hasn't been like that. So I'm going to say it's that, and also I might just stream on one fucking screen because this thing is bugging out like hell. Ah, well, you know what? Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have my shit resolved, hopefully. I think it'd just be better if I just watch myself through my other screen, quote unquote screen, my laptop. Or, or, what I could do is that I could run Ethereum Restart in the background while I draw on my other PC, and my other PC doesn't have Ethereum Restart. Hold on, that's kind of sad. Oh, yeah. Gotta install that so I can grind and draw at the same time. or grind while I do my course. Speaking of my course, I need to do the quizzes or the lessons. Ugh, I have not done that actually. And I need to do it. I need to do it, but I'm slacking. Gotta love slacking. I don't know that. Did the hair go up to here? Fuck. It did. Okay. No. No, actually, do I like it like that? Or do we want it, or do we want to make it look a little better? I want it to look better. Oh my god. Stupid Pinterest. Let me log in. Yeah, I got my Pinterest back. Let's go. I can now see the Mezmeriser pins. Hold on. Let me address something here. Um, I just realized something. So, this channel, this YouTube channel that I'm streaming on, right? This thing, I've only uploaded, well, the only video I have uploaded is a Minecraft video. And from that thing, I gained, 5 more, what does it go? 5 more subscribers. And I would be goddamn real. I think people are gonna start unfollowing from these streams. Why? What the fuck? What? Hold on. I'm just looking at the analytics for the previous live. And apparently someone watched an hour and 6 minutes of that thing. And they liked it. Unless that's me and I just forgot it, but I don't think I liked that thing. I don't think I did. 100% likes. Hold on. Wait, what does this say? Partially blocked. This contains copyright material. As a result, it has... What? Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna need to switch to the, Hold on. How do I do that? Where's browser? Here we are. What? Can I? Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. Oh my god. I need to get good. Don't mind my tabs up here. But apparently it's partially blocked. This video contains copyright material. As a result, it has been blocked in some countries and or regions. So what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna turn on sound yet, because why would I? Just in case that I can actually hear the songs that are brother. Oh shit, hold on. No way! No fucking way! Oh! Wait. YouTube doesn't have that VOD thing. It doesn't have the audio, the, what is it called? Oh, that sucks. Ah, I'm gonna be completely honest. My fault for for not freaking blocking. No, not blocking. For not figuring that out. Like after streaming, I think I was just so tired that I. So what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna. Yeah, that thing's gone now. So the reason that I threw it away is first of all, that thing that live took place during a thunderstorm last week, right? And the reason why it cut out, what the stream ended rather, was because the power cut out. And so you see this bug here? This bug lost all its legs and then some of its shading as well. So I had to start from scratch. But hey, I managed it, and now we get this beautiful thing. Now, if you look really closely, right, you'll see like these little details. Oh, that didn't mess with anything cool. You can see all these little details, right? And how I got those was I basically just overlaid. Hold on, can I show that? Let me check. Yes, I can show that. See, there are overlay layers where I essentially just bam. Yeah, I basically just overlaid the original piece. I forgot that guy had a penile. So, hey, if you guys do see that, this is for educational purposes only, and this is art. So you're gonna be seeing that left, right, and center. So it's pretty small as well. So just like mine, but yeah. Moving on. I'm just gonna keep on doing this, and in the meantime, I'm gonna listen to music in the background. I will say again, I do want to multi-stream, but when I did try to set up multi-streaming before the stream 3 hours ago, it didn't work. So we're just going with this. That's right, I need reference. We are going to reference search, everyone. Wait, but hold on. I'm not going to do that actually. I'm just afraid that something might pop up because you know how Pinterest is. Sometimes unhinged stuff pops up and that may be against terms of service. So I'll just play it safe. I need to put my jacket on. Now I really need to stop yapping and just start grinding this thing out, because I am basically almost done, right? Except for these eyes, which I can edit later to make a lot more circular. Because believe it or not, this is still going to be the second sketch. And I'm probably not going to make a third sketch. And what I'll do is that I'll basically just color everything in and then go from there. I don't need to cut this bit off, so just that. Then we'll layer it like so. And then you know what I should do. I should open up my stream on my phone in case someone does chat. Good stuff, good stuff. Now I do wonder how clothes like these do work, because I'm not familiar with the kind of fabric this would be, so I think that would be good enough. It looks nice. Hey to the one viewer, aka me. I love you, bro. Yeah, if we meet soon. Oh wait, I'm already talking to myself, so clock, clock, clock. Oh yeah. Bro, digital footprint is real. I just should not be saying this shit, guys. Oh, there we go. We're running at good kbps now. I need to lower that. It's taking up 8 megabytes. Megabyte? Gigabytes. Hold on. How many GB is 8000 kbps? How many megabytes? Oh, that's 7 megabits. So 7 megabytes. Hold on, 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 hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me just check something. Can I see this in bits? Open the file properties. That is those bytes. Bytes to kilobits. So 4 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Should be. Okay, I see. Then 32,000 kilobits. 32,000. 30. Wait, what? 31 megabits? That would be 3.1. That's kilobits per second, though, not. Kilobits to megabytes. So 32,000. Oh my god. Can I edit? I know that you guys can't see this, but 34 megabyte. Okay. I see how it works now. So I can multi-stream. I'm able to multi-stream. So once I get that up and running, I can multi-stream goodly. Good to know, good to know. But now How do I make it so that I actually like this thing? Okay. Just gonna go ahead and name this Miku. Then we're gonna do a little something called filling the layer with a different color. Jeez, can we get a better... Hey Pablo, I need a better view of... What is it called? Mezmeriser, please. Mezmeriser. Here we are. That's nice. Alright. So we got these colors. Jeez, why is everything so loud? Okay, so we got these colors. Then let me skim through. There we go. Yippee! Jeez. Yay! I got references. Bam, bam. Shut them off for now. So I guess we'll work our way bottom to top layer perspective. So we're gonna start off with the background. So let us grab this red. Whoa, that's red. Okay. Did not know that. Grab this, put it like that, and then just so that we can copy, paste, Control T, flip, okay. Then merge to the ground. Then afterwards, we'll just go here. Would a dark background work best instead? No. We'll stick to the bright colors that it gives us. How are those mountains made? Okay, so they're just hills, essentially. Alright, gotcha. New layer. Do that. Create folder. And we'll name that background. And then we'll head down here. Name this border. Then we'll name the blue BG for background. And not backshots. We'll name this thing. And we'll highlight this background as purple. Or would it be... No, Tato's red. Okay. And then ref 1. Ref 2. Ref 3. Auto! Okay. I'll just get everything in here. So for now, how we're gonna make the background is that we'll add a few hills. Wait, crap. Control up, Control V, Control up, Control V. Jeez. And then what I'll do is that Control V. We have Control V. Get rid of 2 of these. Now we have 6. Yep. Then we'll go to this tab, and then we'll spread them out. We need less. Okay. We'll get rid of 2 more. So now we have 4. Wow, 4. Okay. Then we'll spread them out. Ooh! Wait a minute. That's perfect. Then we'll head that down, put it down. Put it down here. Hold on, before we do that, actually, let me just merge all these two. Merge selected layers. Then I can do this. No, I don't need to change them. Just do that. Then center them. How tall are they? They're pretty tall. So we'll elongate them a little more. So how we do that? Well, bam. Yes. But they still do need to go down a little more. Up a little bit. Well, bam. Perfect. Then we need the clouds. So these are hills, I guess. Then as for the clouds, it's just a bunch of oh yeah. I will say that's kind of ugly though. Oh yeah, my clouds are ugly. How do I make them? Because okay, so they have an oblong shape like this. Then we just keep on adding oblong shapes to them. I don't know if what the fuck are oblongs. Someone tell me. By someone I mean myself, because right now there's no one here. I feel like a schizoid. Nice one, brain. Schizoid. You know what that looks like? That looks like a frog. If you look really hard, it's a frog. Dude. How many attempts until I get this thing correct? Hold up. Dude, you know what? We'll just draw a better cloud ourselves. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're failing. We're failing at this. Actually, that looks better than what I made before. Let me just scatter this all around, eh? All right. We got this, those clouds look like they're the same, so we're gonna attempt for a perfect cloud, right? So a perfect replica of said cloud. Dog. How do you make a cloud like that? What the fuck? I don't know. These ones are pretty big though. So what I can do is I'll just make one in the freaking middle. Holy. Holy moly. Then we do this, do this, do this, do this. Make it bump out a bit more. 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 And we've got a perfect cloud. Oh yes. Now what we can do is just copy this. Control V. Copy Control V. Now we can scatter this way. We're gonna definitely need more than that, so just gonna copy Control V. Now we have 8. However, I think 6 will do us just fine. Never mind. 6, we'll just do the whole 8. Then we'll go from here, and then we'll scatter them like so. Then we're now going to pick and choose which clouds will remain. Hold on, actually. I lied, yeah, we are going to do 6 instead. 6 is just a magical number, it seems. Spread. 3 seems to be the magical number. So we're going to go down to 5 or 4. 4. So then we just... Ooh, yeah, we are going to need to spread them out a little more. Hold on. So let me just bring back the 5th one, right? Then if we spread this out to the whole thing, then get rid of the 5th one, then we can take all these ones, shorten them down a little bit so it doesn't hit the top there, throw them like here, then we're gonna merge all the selected layers, Control copy, Control V, then we just throw them like this, I'd say. Yeah, just like that. Then we're gonna Control E, Control copy, Control V, Control T, move them to the sides, and we have our perfectly curated cloud. And we'll name that cloud. So then we open back up our Miku, and we have ourselves... Would be best if she was mainly in the frame, you know, though. Alright, well, that's the background done. Now we're gonna focus a little bit more on the Miku. Zeru Miku. Alright, well, let's focus on the details we don't have currently. So, the big bow on her hat. So it does rest on her hat here, because you see, it kind of like blah 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 blah. Can you even see my? Yes, you can. Okay, that's cool. So we'll try to do that. So blah 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 blah. Actually, we'll make it in a new layer for this, so blat, blat, crap, blat, splat, 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 splat. Splat. Oh, jeez. Where were the fan arts I was looking at before? I don't get them now. What? I freaking hate Pinterest. Yeah, YouTube, if that's not a hate speech, it's just personal opinions. Um, the bow's pretty big from what I'm seeing on the fan art. And I guess it is pretty big, technically speaking, so we'll bigify it. Wang. Wang wang. Alright, well, we got that down. Now we need the big bows at the back as well, but we can really just simplify it, you know? Then do something like this. And we can exaggerate it a bit. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know. Oh, what kind of thing is it though? Is it just flat? Like that? Yeah, it just seems to be flat. So sort of like this kind of bow here. So what we'll do is that. Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, no, I shouldn't, because I'll already be filling it in when I'm coloring. We're doing the base colors rather. So, just get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Delete that. Water! Then with this thing, it's more like a triangle, I guess. Not triangle, but more something akin to like, what is this called? A rhombus? A rectangular rhombus? No, a rhombus is like that. Right. Like that. What is this thing called? Asymmetrical rectangle. Parallelogram. Parallelogram? Parallelogram. I did not spell that right. No. Parallelogram is this thing. Is that a rhombus? Hold on. Rhombus. No, I'm just stupid. No. That is a rhombus. What the fuck is a parallelogram? Wait. Trapezoid. it's called a fucking trapezoid, except it's not as elongated as that shit. It's more like that. We're learning shapes, guys. We're learning shapes. Anyways, moving on. Let me just actually know. That's the rings. So how's that? Oh crap! Right. We need to add the cuffs. And no, she's not going to jail because I like me my crazies. God, what the hell am I talking about? Is a schizophrenic attack even a term? Hold on. Get schizophrenic attack. No, it is. Schizophrenic. Hold on. Hold up. Let me just. So let's see what this thing says here. So a schizophrenic episode, also called psychotic episode or acute. Okay, so we're just putting a schizophrenic attack under the umbrella. Cool. It's not an actual term though, but schizophrenic episode is a period when symptoms of schizophrenia are particularly active. That's good to know. Now back to the drawing. No crap, we had 7 views join in, but no one spoke. Amazing. So I continued drawing while talking to myself. I don't know where I found the skill to just talk to myself, but I found it. Do I like it? Kinda. Do I like it? Kinda. Uh... Crap, that's right. I haven't... How big should the flaps be on that, actually? Let me check. The cuffs. Not that big. Not much bigger, so... Just extend it outwards a little bit. Same here. But hold on now. Where's my Discord? I need to grab something from there. Yeah, here it is. Jeez, my eyes. They need a good scratching. Shit, OBS Studio counts as a game now. Crap, now I can't tell whether I said what I messaged. Or if I said that in my head and now I'm just thinking that I said that out loud. Whatever. If I can't remember, then it didn't happen. Carry on. You know what I really want to do? I want to do a karaoke stream. Except I don't have a model where I can actually like express myself when I'm singing, you know? You know what I can do as well? I can just clip farm random shit that I'm saying. Oh, that's basically what people do, right? Like what streamers do, except they actually have people speaking in their chat. And unfortunately, I don't have that luxury, so people are just gonna see me rambling on to myself, and I'm gonna be here being like, yeah, so these autistics, they're doing great. They're playing Deltarune, they're loving it. Hmm. Yeah. Meanwhile, my kind of autistic here be playing Minecraft. Creeper. Oh man. I was gonna say the other thing, but I don't. Yeah. My flavor of autism is just playing Minecraft for like 5 hours straight, and then reading manhwa for another 10. If I can find a good one to binge, that is. Haven't found any good ones actually. I think the last one I binged through was just rereading, what is it called again? Uh the adventure story of the Sword King. Some shit like that. But I love it. Do I remember the names? Yeah, wait, actually I do. There's Ryu Haben, there's Kiver, there's Effer, I think her name was, the blue dragon. A lady thing. And then who was the prana wielding guy? It's not Kalis, because that's the MC of Honkai Star Rail. I can't remember that guy's name. I can't forget that guy's name. Jesus. I need to get my words straight. Not gay, but happy Pride Month, eh? The words that are coming out of my mouth, I am not controlling this. I promise, I swear. They just keep on coming. You know who else keeps on coming? Okay, that one was intentional though. The weirder they sound, the more intentional they are. Yo, which music is this? It's still Street Player? God damn. I want to do music reviews as well. I want to do a lot of things, but also like, my channel quite literally is gonna be an amalgamation of many things. Like, hell, bro. I feel like I'd be a good reactor though. Sloptuber, there we go. No, not reactor, but sloptuber. I'd do great doing that thing, but the thing is, right, the editing is gonna be hell if you're not showing your face. But then again, sloptuber is also like, well, yeah, sloptubing is just reacting to shit, putting your own opinions and shit. Um, yeah. Uh, should we try to become a sloptuber? But like, my opinion on everything is literally just like, damn, that sounds bad. Oh, that the thing is, explain the thing is bad. Well, hey guys, this thing's bad. Let's let's move on to another thing now. Oh, yeah, I don't really know how that would work in my case because I'm very stale when it comes to reactions like that. I'll just be watching something, um, get through it first, not stopping in any of it, and then I give out my reaction after everything's done. So it'd be a watch together essentially. A very silent watch together. Sounds fun, though, I will say. want to make a clickbait. Whoa, I did not speak English there, but I want to make a clickbait video just to get more attention. That's what everyone does, though, isn't it? So I feel like that'll do some great things to my channel, and it's like the title's gonna be I'm lost, or like I don't know what to do, and then on the thumbnail it's just gonna have like some depressed looking character guy, probably just my persona, the dice, on a chair in a dark room, holding his head and like, you know, I really should just open up a freaking webcam so I can show what like the expressions that I'm doing. Like just on the chair, then almost like Shinji posing, but also not really. It's just he's leaning forward while sitting down, and then his hands are on his head, and it's like he's kind of looking like he's about to go insane, kind of like that. God, I see why people don't want to talk to me. I talk too much. Not talk too much actually. I just ramble on about random shit, and there's no concise order. Well, that's also because there's nobody here for me to have like a guided conversation. So that's something. Top messages. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. What is the community guidelines on freaking music? On music use. I mean, I will say I found out that there is no separate VOD channel which I can do, unlike it with Twitch. But well, sucks to suck. All right, let me just double check if I have everything sealed in, so I can just quickly. Jeez, why? It's been 3 hours since I ate. Why am I still having like? Ugh, ugh. The noise sounded weird, I know, but bear with me now. You know what I also want to be? I also want to be a gacha um YouTuber. That's also another thing, not gacha life. Fuck off anyone thinking that, but like gambling. You know, the Ethereum restart. Like that shit came out like what 2 days ago, and I played the beta. The beta was amazing. The release, the launch, absolute garbage. I didn't get the characters that I want. Except for Tsukiyomi, that was actually a great choice. I should have picked her in the beta, so I could have been like, so I could have experimented. So I could have experimented with her more. But even when I didn't, and I got her just now instead of Tiamat, I still find it worth it because she's just an all-round good character buffer. Like it's like the first guy you get, the guy with the hammer. I forgot that brat's name. The short guy with like the bear hammer, kind of like that, except better in every way. First of all, the first way that it's not that it's better is that it's a woman. And the second way it's that it's better is that she has like a huge ass lance, which is amazing. I do want to draw her. Ooh, a goo goo mug. When the sun goes down, then the moon comes up. Ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 bum bum. Who sings My Goo Goo Bug? My Goo Goo Muck. Just Goo Goo Muck, sorry. The Cramps. I'm familiar with them. Yeah. The Cramps, eh? Gotta love it when that time of month comes. When the time of month comes? Am I good? I realize I don't question myself enough. Especially when I'm on my own. My Goo Goo Muck. It does say My Goo Goo Muck though, doesn't it? No, it says the Goo Goo Muck. My volume's just so low that I can't hear. Hmm. Crap, I've run out of water as well. Jeez. Oh! Wait, time lapse, record time lapse. There we go. I almost freaking forgot. Ooh, that would have been bad. Damn it. You're still not sealed. God damn. Okay, stop. He's a star man. Wait, there's a star man. Okay. He likes the wind and meet us, and it makes us all alive. There's a star man wishing in the sky. I need to turn my volume up because I can't hear it. Let the children something. Let the children use it. Children boogie. I need to channel my inner old songs. But also I haven't listened to these songs in like what 10 years? Which is like almost half of my life. More than half of my life actually. Hold up, so uh, um alright. Yeah, we won't add the little details because we can do that with the with just through coloring. So I should probably get rid of this bit. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He likes to come and meet us, and it makes we clear our mind or something. Man waiting in the sky. Those start to blow it. I think I've talked quite a bit in the hour that I've been talking. Yeah. I'm gonna be making a lot of stale clips. So watch out for that to the people that are not watching. On the children boogie. Da, 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 la, la. What is still goddamn open? Jeez. Okay, is there any more gaps? Or can I finally color now? Good. Alright, well, let's start with the first rendition of the coloring. We're gonna grab the color palette provided, but before any of that, we are going to get rid of the remove JPEG noise. If we do that again, hold on. So effect, move JPEG noise. There we go. Here's good. Yeah. Okay, we can now just color pick the colors. And we get a nice blue. Right, I realized you guys can't see, like, the color wheel. Because it's in a whole different tab. Sucks to suck. Hold on, maybe can add another window capture. Then color wheel, right? Click OK. Select window to capture. Well, bam. Right, here we go. So now I can like, oh, that's nice. My brother in Vietnam already selected this. And then, okay. Or rather unselected, there we go. And now what we'll do is that I'll take one of my most favorite brushes, the flat pastel brush. Then we'll do this, then let's take that out. Oh, I should have done the skin first. Actually, it doesn't matter since I'm already doing this in layers. So we'll just do the clothing first since it's the biggest blob of colors we need to input. Input? Jeez. Da 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 da. Max Vesparty. Da 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 da. Max Vesparty. Da 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 da. What the hell was that sound? Okay, no, that's just a song I was listening to. Jeez. Are you ready? Alright, here we go. Yeah, the skin color is the same value as the base, essentially. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, so they really just used high values for this, high saturation values for everything. Which, like, fair enough, honestly. I don't blame them. Good for them, I guess. But me personally, I don't really like that, so we will have to make a lot of adjustments, it seems. Yeah. See how it just blends in with the background that bit there? It's, yeah, we need to start varying things up here. Alright, well, let's start doing that then. Except, so, let me just make the background a little more here. So let's us make an effects layer. And essentially I want this to feel very rounded kinda. Here we go. Then this border here. We're gonna make it so that it's like it's separated almost. There we go. Yep, just like so. Then instead of let me just rename this. Basse. Then we're going to create a black and white layer. Not black and white, sorry. We're just gonna color this in with like so, just like so. It's not gonna be perfect. Alright, here we go. I really do need like a softer brush so that I can do the other bits, but for now we're just gonna do all the hard shadows. Alright. So now it's just over here. What's left? Then that would be like, well, yeah. So this would be like under here basically. Now if we now put it to a multiply layer, look how good that looks. But we're not done yet because these are just still the big blobs of shadows, you know? Because as you can see, we still need some throughout here. We will need to soften some of this a bit more because it's way too dark. Especially for the fingers as well, we need some. Then the thumb as well. But that's way too dark. Under there, I think? Yeah, would be. How loves you have a taste? Meet the corner body. Dish your honey. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this a... Oh, damn, it is. Should have used this then. Mark Brunette's brushes are crazy, I will say. The first time I've used them was on my latest piece, which was the reference to the creation of Adam. It carried me hard, because it has a lot more of that painterly kind of feeling, the pastelic feeling, like you see here. Not feeling, but rather effect. There we go. And I realized that I need to add white onto the color here. And that's why it felt way too blue. Then we're gonna take this very yellow. Then the buttons as well. Because we might as well get that out of the way. And it's just white. Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know. Alright, in 10 minutes I'm probably going to be ending the stream for today, but I'll still be working on this likely. Or I might go and play something, but unlikely. So you're going to see a very different illustration tomorrow when I do stream again. Which I probably shouldn't, and work uh, on my courses work. But also like, nah. I have another week to do that. And I'll just speedrun it during Monday, so most of it, hopefully. Yeah, so I've realized that when I do take initiative and stream my art, I do a lot more. So I will be, and that's the reason I'll be streaming tomorrow, so I can lock in and hopefully finish this. Alright, I forgot to fill in the bow, but it's fine. It's not that important compared to the rest of this piece. The hair as well. I'll probably do that next time, but now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna use our airbrush. Oh crap. Yeah, the shadow hands here I really do need to edit, but everything else should be fine though. I think. Needs to be hard, that needs to be hard. This one, not so much, I don't think. Only the main folds do, so. This part here, not so much. And let me just. There we go, wait, hold on. So we're just gonna. Jeez. Alright. Ooh, yes. Okay, that's the results I wanted. Alright. Yeah, what? Hold on. Crap, that's right, hold on. Why didn't I just get rid of this whole part? Then I'll just redo it with airbrush. Then perhaps I'll just go down here and then go the faded grain. Do that. Ooh, that actually has a very nice texture to it when I mix those two together. Holy. Holy. I am newting. Oh yes. I am newting. Then I just go here, right? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. I'm not sure whether I want it to be like an open one, and if so, should it be like very small opening like that, or like what? Because I struggle with these kind of bows, not gonna lie, because I haven't seen one in real life. So, yep. Just gonna keep on doing this until I lose my voice. What the fuck am I doing? Alright. Well, we're gonna grab this pinkish red. Hot pink. Yeah, the bow will come last because I. Yeah, I don't know what else to make it like pop and really stand out, you know? So that's what I'll be thinking of, but for now, that is the stream, and thank you to the 7 people who dropped by for like